What's up? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk's toy chest? What do we call this segment? I'm going to have to ask Lawrence about that. Anyways, I'm doing an unboxing. Something I don't usually do, but I've been doing a lot more lately simply because it was the holiday seasons and I got a lot of stuff. This toy I got myself. It is the Mafex Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, and I saw it online for a ridiculous price. And I don't have a good Spider-Man in my toy collection, so I picked this bad boy up. But there are some things about it, and we're going to get into that, I assume, real soon. Boom! Here we go, the Mafex Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, number 75. Now, you can tell by looking at these pictures back here that this is a definitive Spider-Man toy. I mean, just incredible. Which is why I bought it. Now, a lot of his pieces has fallen out. You can hear that, and that's okay. Sometimes that happens in travel. I'm going to open this bad boy up. But even before I open them up, I started noticing something. And you're going to notice it once I open it. His sculpt is not quite as nice as what he's supposed to look like. Which leads me to extrapolate that there is a reason why this very expensive toy I found for very, very cheap on Amazon. And you got to be careful when you're buying this stuff online. And here's what we're going to examine. So, most of you probably know Spider-Man. Peter Parker. Spider-Man got his start. And it comes with a little stand here, which we'll put together in a moment. Put it off to the side here is fine. It's a ton of tape, so I apologize for the noise. Let's see if I can get this open quickly. Now, I'll tell you right off the bat, this is almost certain to be a cheap knockoff version of the actual toy. Oh my goodness. And right out of the box, his head falls off. Again, should be a pretty good indication that this is a cheap knockoff version. But let's check out his body, since that's what we have first. He feels, it looks cool. He looks pretty cool. But he also feels pretty cheap. I mean, he is definitely not from the Mafex line. I'll tell you that for nothing. But he does have a ton of articulation. And he does have, I mean, he's got toe articulation. He's very loose, though. You can feel the quality. This is definitely a bootleg version, man. Unfortunate. All right, let's try one of these heads on and see if we can get his head back on. Whoa. Ah. All right, so for the Spider-Man mask, it's not too bad. I mean, it's a little janky. You can tell it's just not clean, you know? Like the precision, that's what really gives it away as a bootleg. But for cheap, kind of like $20 bootleg version of the toy is not bad, because the actual toy is like, you know, 150 plus. Here's where you probably don't want to use them. Look at this guy's poor little face sculpt. You wouldn't put that face. Hey, yo. Hey, yo, it's a face only a mother could love, you know? It's a face only a mother could love. I wouldn't put that. Wouldn't put that on him. He does come with a bunch of hands. And this other head, which is similar to this one, but maybe a little less terrified. Whoa, look, his arm is falling out of joint. Hey, he's lost his arm. Oh, man. You get what you pay for, ladies and gentlemen. You get what you pay for. But even for like 20 or 30 bucks, you don't want your toys falling apart before you even got a chance to play with it. Or set them up. Oh. This is depressing. This is like Rich opening his Deadpool. Oh! What the heck? I could be here the whole rest of the video just trying to get his arm back in. It does have a ball joint. Let's call that good for now. Maybe I won't move his right arm too much. I don't even think I'm going to really play with him. So he comes with a ton of hands. Whoa! Drop them all out. And he comes with a few feet. And he's got this little folded up mask, which is pretty cool. And he's got all the accessories that he should have. Oh, check this out. So these feet have little magnets on them, which are cool. I'm almost gun shy to start pulling them apart too much, though. Because who knows? They don't really, his feet don't really fit in the slots. I'm telling you, man, this thing is so janky. It's unfortunate how cool it is. Well, I'll say this. If you got the money and you want a cool Spider-Man, maybe get the Mafex. And if you don't have the money, I don't think I'd recommend anyone buying this, if I'm being honest. Of course, it's going to look cool on the shelf. It's just got to make it to the shelf. I mean, that's pretty cool. It's another hand. A little more action-packed. I'm so afraid of breaking this thing. Ah, got it. There you go. Spider-Man made his debut in 1962, I believe. The Amazing Fantasies. And that comic book is ridiculously valuable. It's one of the highest selling comics of all time. It's right up there with Action Comics #1 and Detective Comics 27. So there's your Spider-Man, and he comes with some webs and some webs, some webbies, some more little webbies, and he comes with a big web and a couple smaller webs. I'm going to tilt the camera down here so you can see all this stuff. He comes with all this. Sorry for that movement. I know it's probably a little jarring. He comes with all this stuff, which is cool. Tons of props and accessories and other little things, which is definitely great for the price point. Like I said, it is a bootleg version selling as the actual version, although it is clearly not the actual Mafex version. but it's kind of right in the ballpark of almost being cool. He feels very cheap. He feels like he is flexible, but like he's one rotation away from just completely popping apart. Honestly, I think he's gonna go on the shelf and probably never be touched. He does not want to stand up. He does not want to stand up. And I don't think he'd handle very well next to some of these other guys. Anyways, there is the review of the bootleg version being sold on Amazon of the Spider-Man. And if I'm being honest, I don't think I would recommend this one.
What's up, y'all? Welcome to Three Brothers and a Shot of Milk.